Hey guys, here, and welcome down to GTA 5 Car v Car episode of the Dominator going against the brand new Dukes, which is a new addition to the muscle car category, and of course there's a new version of GTA 5 which has been added too. Now, here's the thing though, we know the Dominator is one of the most dominant muscle cars in the category. We want to know how close can the Dukes compete with the Dominator, what sort of differences they have. Is it up there? Can it compete? We don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Let's go. Handling. First of all, what I would like to say is that the Dominator oversteers way more than the Dukes. The Dukes certainly more efficient around these corners. He will get consistent lap times. Doesn't require as much concentration as the Dominator does when it comes to pulling out the max potential with these cars around the track. Of course, Dominator does have much less traction than the Dukes. Turning circle is slightly better on the Dukes as well. Generally speaking, the handling is more efficient, more comfortable with the Dukes, easier to control than the Dominator. So that is pretty much what we're going to sort of see here. And obviously, Dominator does feel heavier as well, as you can sort of tell from the comparison. So yeah, definitely Dukes for handling. So acceleration from 0 to 60 is interesting. Starting off with the Dukes here, 4.15 seconds to get to 60 from 0, whereas the Dominator turns out it's very similar, but it just about takes it, which you will see in the actual top speed footage for 4.13 seconds. But just to clarify the confusion, the reason why there's a little gap and there's a difference there in acceleration, why the Dominator actually shoots off in acceleration, because it takes longer to change gears for the first few gears from the Dukes compared to the Dominator. Dominator just shoots off, whereas the Dukes, it's got more of a rear spin, longer duration of a rear spin at first off the line, and generally speaking, top speed wise, Dominator does dominate as well. But yeah, the acceleration is so close to each other. It's just the first interval of the gear change which is longer than the Dominator for the Dukes. Now, damage tests have slightly changed to make it fair, as we know the physics have improved. So we actually ran some tests, and we basically, what we said, we're going to place them Mini Cooper at the same position, the distance covered between both cars, and crash them again, see which one costs more. Turns out it costs more for the Dukes to repair than the Dominator. Dominator is more durable. Customization, both of these actually had similar customization, except for the fact that the Dukes actually had all of these flags options that you can choose between nationalities. That's why it's going to get an extra point. If we were to exclude the nationalities of flags, then the Dominator would have more customization options. But in this case, because of the variety in options given with the Dukes will have that extra option for customization. So the best lap time was interesting. Alright, both these were extremely close to each other, and you really sort of tell which one sort of had the upper hand with its performance. And we know that Dominator, and generally speaking, top speed acceleration slightly better, with acceleration of course dominant in the top speed side. But this particular track didn't really have that many straights for the Dominator to actually have that upper hand with this performance, but it still shows within how close both these two are, and you can really sort of tell that the Dukes is most certainly competitive against the Dominator, dependent extremely on the track but also on the driver. Here's the thing though, with Dominator, you need to have a good driver to fully understand how to use it, because it does require a lot more out of you to get these lap times. If you don't have a good driver, then you won't get these lap times. Of course, with the Dukes, it's much easier to repeatedly get these times as well, whereas the Dominator is extremely difficult. So with the best lap time you'll see with the Dominator, I won't be able to pull that again unless I really sweat it for a few hours. Whereas the Dukes, I can consistently get these lap times that you see right now. So that's the difference. So efficiency is there with the Dukes. So if you're going to go for consistency and comfortability during a track on a racing environment, multiple laps, I would go for Dukes. If you want to fully maximize and concentrate really hard and really up your performance, and go for the possible mini-maxing that you can do with the Dominator, and go for that. But it does require a lot more concentration, because the car will overstay if you're not paying attention to it. So you see the extreme close lap times there, 0.4 of a difference between the two. But generally speaking, the Dominator does take it. It is a slightly more superior car than the Dukes, but we're sort of seeing here that Dukes is most certainly viable when it comes to competing against the Dominator. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as to which one you guys prefer over these two cars. I do love the racing with the Dominator for the challenge, but Dukes is there for the easier option for comfortability and consistency. So that's my opinions on both actually. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys soon. Shaggy sign out. Good night. Peace. Yeah. Oh, make sure you guys check out the previous episode. Marshall going against Liberator, both monster trucks. The new one is the Marshall, of course, Liberator we got from the Independent State. Click the annotation screen and we'll take you straight to the video. I'll see you guys there.